Hello everyone. Today this video will be a very quick video about some features about var in JavaScript, and I will mention let and constant quickly. So the first thing I want to mention is that the variables can be declared after it has been used. What does that mean? So here we are using x to initialize it to 5, and then we are logging, and then we are declaring it using var keyword. So it is not giving us any error, and it has the value of 5 when we are logging. The reason is that it is hosting the var declaration to the top, so the variable is both declared and has the value because it has been initialized. But if we do the same thing with the let, this feature does not exist, and then when it is trying to initialize x, it is saying that it cannot access x before initialization. So because the declaration has not happened. So the second thing is undeclared variables are global variables. Because we didn't use any keyword here to declare the variable, it will be considered global. And if you come and log this outside of your function, you still can see that it is logging 5 for you properly. But if it is declared, it is function based, and that means, as you can see, if we use var keyword here to declare a function, then it will be considered function scope, and if you come outside of the function and log it, it says that it is not defined and it will give you an error. So a comparison between function scope and block scope. Very quickly, I compared var and let. So var, if you declare it inside this if block, then log it outside of the if block, you can see that it is logging the value properly because it's function based, function scope. But if you use the let, because it's block scope inside the if block, you can just access it inside that, and then if you come outside, you will see that you get not defined error. Only the declaration and not the initialization is hoisted to the top. So we are trying to log x and y. We have declaration and initialization for the x, but we don't have that for y, and we are getting error y is not defined, which is expected. But here we have the declaration and initialization for the y after we are trying to log it. As you can see, it is not giving us any error. It is just giving us y as undefined, and the reason it's not giving us error because it is hoisting the declaration to the top, so it is before log that has been declared. So we have y, there's no issue, but the initialization will stay in the same place after log, so it has not been initialized and it is just logging undefined for us. The interpreter throws an error if we use a constant before declaring and initializing it. A comparison between let and constant, we know that let we can reassign the value, constant we cannot, but here if you try to declare it and then log it and then initialize it, the only thing that happens is that it is logging undefined because it has not been initialized at the time we are logging. But if you try to do the same thing with the constant, it is not allowing you. It says that the initializer in constant declaration has been missed, so you definitely need to initialize when you declare a constant. And that was it. Thank you so much for watching.